In the world as we know it, any one of us could face unexpected circumstances leading to homelessness. It's a harsh reality that many grapple with daily, navigating life without a permanent address. While it's easy to think of homelessness as something that happens to other people, it's crucial to understand that it's a societal issue that could affect anyone, regardless of age, race, or socioeconomic status. Homelessness is not merely a result of poor financial decisions or lack of ambition. It's a complex issue often rooted in a mixture of unfortunate circumstances. Think about it. A sudden job loss in an unstable economy, a devastating personal tragedy, or a debilitating mental health condition could thrust any individual into a life on the streets. We also can't ignore the systemic issues that contribute to the problem. Lack of affordable housing, inadequate mental health services, and the cycle of poverty all play significant roles in this crisis. Moreover, once someone becomes homeless, escaping the situation becomes increasingly difficult due to barriers such as job discrimination and lack of access to healthcare. Now, why does this matter, especially to us as preppers? The reality is, understanding homelessness helps us grasp the importance of preparation. It's about acknowledging the fragility of our circumstances and realizing that even the best-laid plans can go awry. But there's another angle to this. The homeless, through their day-to-day experiences, have learned to adapt and survive in ways many of us can't even fathom. They've become experts in resourcefulness, resilience, and survival out of sheer necessity. These are the same skills that we as preppers strive to master. So let's set aside any preconceived notions we may have about homelessness. Let's view it not as a distant possibility, but as a reality that provides valuable lessons in survival. With this understanding, let's delve into the survival lessons learned from the homeless. It's time to uncover the strategies they employ, the resilience they demonstrate, and the ingenious solutions they devise to navigate life's harshest realities. This knowledge is not just about survival, it's about understanding the depth of human adaptability and the strength of the human spirit when faced with adversity. Homeless individuals have to be resourceful in finding places to stay, often in locations we'd never consider. Living on the streets requires a level of adaptability and resourcefulness that most of us can barely fathom. For those without a permanent roof over their heads, the world becomes a constant search for shelter, a place to lay their head that offers relative safety and protection from the elements. Urban areas present a myriad of opportunities for shelter, if one knows where to look. Disused buildings, hidden alleyways, even the unseen corners of bustling cities can become a refuge. Some homeless individuals craft ingenious makeshift shelters out of discarded materials, creating a semblance of a home amidst the concrete and steel. But the city isn't the only place where shelter can be found. Wooded areas, often dismissed as inhospitable, can provide a surprising level of protection and privacy. Encampments hidden amidst the trees, made from branches and leaves or even constructed from salvaged materials, demonstrate an impressive understanding of survival and resilience. Then there are the subterranean dwellings. In some cities, the homeless have found shelter in abandoned subway tunnels, sewer systems, and other underground spaces. These environments, while far from ideal, offer a certain level of protection from weather and visibility. These examples show us that the human spirit is capable of extraordinary adaptability. They remind us that the concept of home is not limited to four walls and a roof. Home, in its most basic form, is a place of relative safety and shelter. The resourcefulness and resilience displayed by homeless individuals in their search for shelter are lessons for us all. In the face of adversity, they find ways to survive and even thrive, using their wits and will to create a home from the most unlikely of places. From these living arrangements, we learn that shelter can be found in the most unlikely places. Surviving on the streets requires a unique set of skills and strategies. One of the most pressing challenges is finding food. Many homeless individuals rely on charitable organizations and food pantries where they can access meals and provisions. But there's also the practice of safe foraging, scouring the urban environment for edible plants, discarded food in good condition, even fishing in city waterways. It's a test of knowledge, patience, and timing. Safety is another critical concern. The streets can be unpredictable and sometimes dangerous, making personal security a constant effort. Location is key. Some areas are safer than others, offering relative peace and community. In these safer zones, there's often an unspoken code where individuals look out for each other, providing a collective sense of security. But what about health? With limited access to medical services and hygiene facilities, maintaining health can be a daunting task. Many homeless individuals rely on public restrooms and community centers for personal hygiene. They also have to be resourceful, using everyday items for sanitation purposes, like making homemade bandages from cloth scraps or using hand sanitizer to clean wounds. When it comes to healthcare, free clinics and outreach programs are lifelines, providing basic medical care and sometimes even mental health services. It's a struggle, but it's about making the best out of the resources at hand. And often it's about prevention, staying clean to avoid infections, dressing appropriately for the weather to prevent illness, and practicing caution to avoid injuries. These survival strategies underscore the importance of resourcefulness and adaptability in challenging circumstances. The reality is harsh, but these individuals continually find ways to survive and maintain some semblance of normalcy in their daily lives. It's a testament to human resilience, to the instinct to survive against all odds. And for us, these lessons can be invaluable, reminding us that survival is not just about the gear we have, but more about the knowledge, skills, and mindset we possess. Seasonal changes pose additional challenges to the homeless, requiring further adaptability. As the seasons change, so do the survival strategies of those living on the streets. This resilience and creativity are lessons in adaptability that we can all learn from. In the blistering summer, for example, the homeless often seek out wooded areas to benefit from natural shade and cooler temperatures. They use resources at hand to construct shelters that protect from the sun, while ensuring ample ventilation. On the other hand, winter's harsh cold demands a different approach. Homeless individuals often move to sun-exposed areas during the day to soak up as much warmth as possible. They insulate their shelters with whatever materials they can find, from newspapers to discarded clothing, creating barriers against the biting cold. Spring and fall also bring their own challenges, from sudden rain showers to fluctuating temperatures. The homeless adaptability to seasons teaches us to adjust our own survival strategies based on changing conditions. Even without a steady income, homeless individuals find ways to sustain themselves. The streets may not offer a regular paycheck, but survival is an art form that requires resourcefulness in every aspect of life, economic matters being no exception. Let's delve into the world of panhandling. It's an activity often associated with homelessness, but it's more than just asking for spare change. Panhandling involves a complex understanding of human interactions, locations, and timing. Some individuals manage to master it, turning it into a critical means of survival. They discern the most generous times of day, the most sympathetic passers-by, and the most effective messages to display on their signs. It's a practice wrapped in ethics and necessity, a survival strategy born out of desperation but honed with experience. But panhandling isn't the only way homeless individuals manage their economic survival. Another critical strategy is bartering and trading. Money may not always be available, but that doesn't mean transactions can't take place. Bartering is a skill as old as human society itself, and it thrives in communities of the homeless. A blanket for a pair of boots, a meal for a few hours of work, these exchanges become a lifeline when traditional economic means are out of reach. Then there's the informal labor market. Many homeless individuals find work in day labor, performing tasks like cleaning, gardening, or construction. This work is often precarious and poorly paid, but it provides a source of income that can make the difference between hunger and a meal. All of these strategies highlight the incredible resourcefulness of homeless individuals. They adapt to their circumstances, finding ways to navigate an economic system that has largely failed them. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the will to survive, even in the harshest of conditions. These economic survival strategies highlight the importance of resourcefulness and adaptability in ensuring survival. So, while the context may be different, the lessons are clear. In the face of adversity, resourcefulness and adaptability are not just valuable, they're essential. The mental and emotional challenges of homelessness require strong psychological resilience. Living without a stable home, often facing harsh weather, hunger, and the constant threat of violence, can take a heavy toll on one's mental health. Yet, many of the homeless, despite their circumstances, manage to keep going day after day. How do they do it? The answer lies in the resilience of the human spirit. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going despite the difficulties. It's about having the mental fortitude to endure and adapt to changing circumstances, and it's something that the homeless have in abundance. Many homeless individuals use various coping mechanisms to maintain their mental health. Some find solace in routine, creating a sense of normalcy in their otherwise chaotic lives. They may have specific spots where they like to sleep, or particular routes they walk each day. This semblance of routine can provide a sense of control and stability. Others find strength in community. The bonds formed among the homeless can be incredibly strong. They look out for each other, share resources, and provide a sense of belonging. This community support can be a lifeline in the face of hardship. Art, too, can be a powerful coping mechanism. Some homeless individuals turn to music, painting, or writing as a way to express their feelings and experiences. This creative outlet can offer a way to process trauma, alleviate stress, and restore a sense of identity and self-worth. Mindfulness is another tool often employed. Staying present, focusing on the here and now, can help manage stress and anxiety. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation, but not letting it consume you. The psychological resilience of the homeless is truly remarkable. It's a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of resilience. And it teaches us an invaluable lesson that mental strength, coupled with resourcefulness and community support, is key to surviving any crisis. The survival lessons learned from the homeless offer valuable insights for anyone preparing for uncertain times. We've journeyed through the realities of homelessness, marveled at the ingenious living arrangements, and delved into survival strategies that are a testament to human resilience and adaptability. We've seen how the homeless adapt to changing seasons, manage economic survival, and maintain psychological resilience in the face of adversity. It's a testament to the strength of the human spirit, the ability to adapt, to make do, and to survive even in the harshest of circumstances. These lessons are not just about surviving, they're about thriving against all odds. They're about resourcefulness, adaptability, and the innate will to survive. They're about understanding the depth of human resilience and adaptability. If you found value in this video, please like, subscribe, and share. We welcome your thoughts and additional tips in the comments below.